Oh boy, there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rogues. And if you include the mages and the druids, that's a total of about 9 players that can go stealth. Oh, there's another druid, so that make that 10. Well, I can see them now, but there's a strong possibility I'm not going to see them later. Okay, as you can see, I'm heading over to Blacksmith in Arathi Basin. You guys could see that. Why am I going there? Well, I'm going to try and take the node, and I kind of realize, oh boy, it looks like a paladin who is, not sure if that's a healer. Yeah, that's a healer. So you got a healer with an arms warrior. That's not a good combination for me to be facing off against, but it looks like I might have a little bit of help coming. So watch what happens here. He's just healing away. Now I got a paladin and warrior charges, and now we got the numbers on our favor. It's 4v2. So this is a situation that you got a good shot here to take the node. The idea is to take out the healer because he's just going to heal the warrior if he comes up there. He bubbles. Now we got another guy. Now there's a mage. So I pop out my Fell Lord to do some Papa Smurf for you. That's a great name. It doesn't put a lot of fear in people, though, as a warrior there. So now there's the mage. Now watch what I do with the mage, because I know he's going LOS to me. I'm just going to end up doing the drain life thing. Why? I don't know. Maybe, it's not like I need any health. It's not like it's going to do a lot of damage, but this really shouldn't happen, being able to drain life through a wall like that. That just shouldn't happen, in my opinion, but sometimes I'm happy that it does happen. Anyway, yeah, shouldn't go through walls like that. So a calamity of events here has thrown a hell of a lot of damage my way, as you're gonna see. So we're just trying to take this tower. There's a paladin, he's doing some crazy damage. There's a hunter, but we also have a few people, so I just kind of poured out of there, and I do the fleshcraft thing, and then I think I'm gonna head back and try to contribute towards the win rather than just stand here, because that's not a good place to stand. So yeah, I got all my defenses pretty much still up, and we're still trying to take the tower. Now I let the time lapse a little bit here. As you can see, we're still holding the tower kind of strong, but I can't get out of combat again. Now this isn't the first time I've shown this kind of clip in AV. I'm doing whatever I can to get some health up. Yes, I'm still in combat, but now I'm pretty much out of combat, or the combat is over, but for some reason I can't sit down and eat. I already used my cookie. I have no fleshcraft for another 40-50 seconds, so yeah, I'm just gonna hang around here with 5% health. Maybe the rogue will heal me. No, that's not gonna happen. How about the mage? No. Well, there's a paladin. Not interested in healing, got better things to do. I mean, you couldn't just, if you see somebody who has 5% health, more time passes, and I'm gonna have you guys take a guess how much health I have, especially when there's 5 people here, 2 of which could throw a heal my way, but of course they don't. They just don't. I guess it's inflation. I guess it costs too much mana, too much whatever, but I cannot get out of combat. This is absolutely ridiculous. I dismissed my pet. I don't have any imps live. There's really no reason why I should still be in combat like this. And more time passes, and yes, I'm still in combat. But of course, here's a hunter. He's going to one-shot me because I have no health. Now I'm at 7% health. That's the most health I've had in the last 10 minutes. Maybe the demon hunter, druid, now healing himself back up to full. Now I'm done. Now I'm done. I have no defenses pretty much. Just warrior. Somebody's doing some big damage to him. Oh, he's gone. So I'm still hanging around. All right, now I'm back at 100%. Finally, somebody heals me. Just unbelievable. Okay, we're about to see the perfect example of why snares for ranged classes, maybe not hunters, but definitely casters, is essentially useless. So I pop a Curse of Exhaustion, which is a 50% snare. I could have amplified it, made it, I think it's up to 70 or 90%, I'm not sure which, but the bottom line is it doesn't make a difference. He's a solid 30 yards away here. And watch, he's able to pop the stun and just get on me almost immediately. Now keep in mind, I slowed this track down at least 25 to 40%, not exactly sure how much. Now I speed it up again. But that snare, absolutely, unequivocally, that's not a word, unquestionably, that is a word, unquestionably useless snares. You know that feeling when your skirmish partner doesn't show up for whatever reason? Maybe mom told him to do his homework. Maybe his girlfriend told him, you gotta get milk, we need some milk. Maybe he's addicted to cigarettes and he took a quick break and the queue popped and he didn't get there in time. Or maybe he just realized, I don't want to face a rogue and a paladin in twos. I don't know what it is. That's who the other tune is. It's a rogue. But this paladin pops his bubble here kind of early. Rogue locks me down. Now, normally you might think, uh-oh, Lux, you're on the wrong side of a 1v2. But the reality is, or B2v1, wrong side of it. Anyway, the point is, this is actually an equal match when you consider gear. I'm in roughly 1600 gear here. These guys, I would guess, are honor gear, various levels of honor gear, and it's actually an equal match. Gear is everything in WoW. Make no mistake. It really, really is. Talents, all that stuff, it all comes down to gear. And of course, gear, knowledge, experience trumps all. But I think the rogue is dead. But of course, you know that feeling when you think the rogue is dead, but you find out in a few seconds that he's really not? That's another wonderful surprise here. So they're just popping all their whammies, and I'm pretty much out of defenses here. So I'm hoping I could if I could make it a 1v1, that would be great. But I'm getting shadow locked. They're on me like white on rice, which is crazy. Now this Fell Lord pretty much saves me here. It finishes off the rogue. Now the paladin, that mortal coil was the difference between a win and a loss, because then I'm getting the disseminating bolt off. He hits me for a 5-second stun that I can't trinket, but watch what happens. He pops his whammies. He's doing his best, but he just can't stand the heat. So he's out of the kitchen. Thanks for playing, guys. One of the bigger knocks on BGs is there's a lack of cooperation, because you're dealing with 4, 5, 6, 7 times as many players in a BG. You're not communicating that readily, that easily. If it's a YOLO RBG or just a regular BG, there's no communication verbally. So it makes things difficult. As I pop an explosive trap thinking, okay, cool, we can knock this paladin off the edge. But of course, there's another hunter who has a different idea. Let me stop the explosive trap by throwing in a tracking net. That keeps him from being knocked off, and that kind of sucks. And there's a priest, he's got better places to go. So of course, and that's a smart bail out there, because there's 5 people here to kill this paladin, which is probably enough. 6 would be overkill, not that 5 isn't. But yeah, we're gonna finish off the paladin and save Lumbermill from being taken. But yeah, lack of cooperation in BGs, big problem. Shadow Rift is a lot of fun. PvP talent for Warlocks, suggest you take it, but it's not good in every situation. But in a situation like this, it is good. So we pop our portal down below, because this not only changes location, it changes line of sight, and it could take a solid 20-30 seconds for someone to get back to where they need to be, and that is better than any 6 or 8 second CC you could toss out. So here I am, I just decide, okay, everybody out of the pool, just out of the pool, and that's the way it works, folks. You just port them out, now you're gonna cap, and or maybe not. I think that's an unfriendly elemental, not really sure. He didn't go with the port for some reason. Remember, mages, always use your slow fall. I think I showed a different clip like this once before, but I don't understand why he doesn't use the slow fall. Now, I know that I could easily do damage and it breaks the slow fall, but guess what? There's no cooldown on your slow fall, so therefore you could always redo it. So I know he's going to try to go over the edge. I kind of want him to do that, and boom, there goes about 60% of his health. Now I'm going to use what you call a goblin glider to go down, and he's low on health, and I could fire from the air. Once did a video on this, this is an old video, where I think it was from the end of MOP, where you kind of used your glider and you were shooting from above. It was a lot of fun to do, and there you go. Thanks for playing, Mr. Mage. And look at that priest. The priest is in absolute amazement. I don't know if she's more amazed of my incredible skills, or the mage not using slow fall. It's probably the latter, because I don't have incredible skills. I have like one skill, and I don't even know what it is. So, yeah, this is when I was a bit undergeared, and I didn't really contribute that much to the victory. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by, and I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, choose one of these two videos and make your day. Absolutely, unquestionably choose to make your day epic. Thank you for watching.